Hi there, I'm Alex and welcome back to Ukes with Alex, the ukulele channel where we dive headfirst into ukulele and ukulele culture, come up for air and try and have some fun along the way. And that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to have a bit of fun. Use this for reference by all means, but please do not take this as the verbatim, differences between the woods, because unless I were to take two instruments made by the same person with exactly every specification except the Tonewood, kind of made the same, we're not going to get the truest reflection of the difference between two Tonewoods. But what we can do today, and what I can kind of guarantee, is these two instruments are as close to each other as they can be, while still being very, very different. So, both these ukuleles are tenors. They're both slightly jumbo compared to your average tenor. Compared to a Kala or an Ohana, the proportions on both of these tenors are slightly bigger. You have a slotted headstock, 38mm nut width, similar depth and width to the neck, similar fingerboard materials. Pretty much everything about these ukuleles is similar, if not the same, except for one of them is a US-made Ukulele Manako mango tenor. So Hawaiian mango all around. And the other ukulele is a Flight A10 FM, which is a Chinese-made, luthier-built instrument made of flamed maple with a blue stain. So what do you commonly expect from these ukuleles? Well, from maple, you're normally expecting a very reflective sound. Maple is a very dense wood. It's quite lively. It has a strength to it and a very reflective sound, which is fantastic if you're a finger picker, if you're somebody that wants almost a piano-like sound. But also, if you were to string maple ukuleles up with a darker string or a mellower string, you would get that reflection. You'll find that you can do a lot with maple that you can't do with, say, a spruce top with mahogany back and sides. In contrast, mango is known to be very warm, very rich wood. I quite like to explain mango as being kind of a hybrid between koa and mahogany. It shares a lot of the Hawaiian sound, that kind of chimey, sweet, honest and naive sound, whilst also having an accentuated mid-range and bass. So I personally love playing a mango ukulele in low G. Both of these ukuleles today are strung in low G. The exact string set on both of these ukuleles is the same. What we have here is we have a D'Addario NY-L031W low G. We have a D'Addario wound third, and then we have two treble strings taken from a set of Ukelogic HGPs. I'll put links in the description for those strings at the Southern Ukulele Store if you wanted to try them for yourself. But for now, we're going to take a first look at mango versus maple. So what's the deal with mango? Well, mango has not been commonly used in instrument manufacturing over the last 100 years. It's only really in the last 25 years that we found more and more builders using it for ukuleles and small stringed instruments. You do sometimes see it on guitars, but the actual size and shape of mango trees, often you'll find that You know, guitar sets can be very costly, finding the right kind of figured wood can be difficult. But mango is a wood abundantly grown around the world, so you have Indian mango, Philippine mango, Hawaiian mango. Lots of different climates grow mango. And actually we don't tend to differentiate them just by looking at them in the same way that we would between Sitka and Engelmann spruce, or acacia and koa. You can look at mango, and generally a piece of mango can look just as quirky if it's from Hawaii as it could from India, and vice versa. Well, I personally like Hawaiian mango because this particular brand, Ukulele, based in Hawaii, they want to use an indigenous Hawaiian wood where possible, and with mango trees you'll find that they have a lifespan. Typically a mango tree will bear fruit for 80 to 120 years, and then the tree will just be dormant, so it's a truly sustainable wood. Whereas mango trees grown in other parts of the world, you know, sometimes they are farmed more than they're being used sustainably. So, you know, they might still be mango fruit bearing trees, but they are used for instrument or furniture making. So just from a sustainability standpoint, that's the main reason I would choose Hawaiian mango. With maple, you get a very different story and a very different experience. There's lots of different types of maple out there. You get the standard maple, which is very anemic looking, commonly used for everything from baseball bats to furniture to instruments, and quite commonly in necks. So this ukulele has a maple neck, and one thing we might not have talked about in other videos where I talked about flights is that maple necks commonly produce a mellower sound than a mahogany neck. So what you get with maple is this mixed bag. You know, a maple instrument is very reflective, very true and very honest, but the neck might give it a mellow edge. That's actually been my exact experience with this ukulele. I can't say it's the same for all of them, but the other thing about maple, you get flamed maple, which is this straight grain that we're talking about on this particular ukulele, with a flamed effect to it. And then you get quilted maple, which has almost a mosaic-like texture to it, almost more like what you're seeing on this mango ukulele. And what's the tonal difference between them? Well, I personally can't always hear it. Sometimes you can hear a flame maple instrument will have a straighter grain and it can be a bit more direct. But that honesty that we're talking about with maple is reflected really well across the different types of maple. So why would you choose a maple ukulele? Well, first of all, look at this. It's just really freaking cool. You know, it's got this blue stain to it. Maple, being almost a white wood, is a blank canvas for decorative or aesthetic. You can put a lot more than tonal beauty into a maple instrument. You know, you can make it a piece of art in its own right. So yeah, that's the difference between the two. We're going to compare them both again one last time, and I'll be back to sign off. There you have it, folks. We've taken a look at mango and maple. But which was your favourite? What kind of thing do you look for in a ukulele, and do either of these instruments tick the boxes? Let me know in the comments section. I'd be really grateful if you check out my website ukeswith.com, where there are courses and various string sets and accessories that I produce myself in the UK. And if you dig what I do here or on the Southern Ukulele Store channel, you can donate to my Patreon page, patreon.com/ukeswithalex. Absolutely, no worries if it's not the kind of thing you're into, but I do appreciate your support, and all of the money that I make from Patreon goes back to this Ukes with Alex channel. It actually paid for this flight ukulele, so thank you very much to my Patreons, and yeah, I look forward to reading your comments. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.